Public healthcare service. At every village, there is a primary healthcare center which train doctors, nurses, and basic facilities. So, at every village level, there is a primary health centers where there are doctors who are trained, and even the nurses and different types of basic facilities are provided. There are village health and sanitization samitis consisting of panchayat members and other volunteers in villages with a population over 1000 people. So there is a village health and sanitization samitis, and this is a body which where the members are the panchayat members and other volunteers, and these health centers are only applicable if the population is over 1000. These samitis get grants from the government for carrying out household surveys, preparing village health camp, sanitization drives, regular cleaning, and internal painting of reservoir. So the duties of these samitis are to give grants, that means funds which are given by the government so that they can carry out different types of household survey, that means to go door to door of every house and ask how many members are there, what facilities or what problem they are facing, what facilities they need. So this is called household survey, preparing village health camp, sanitization drives, regular cleaning, and even internal painting of the reservoir. In addition, accredit social health activities, ashas, also work to promote awareness about basic healthcare facilities. So and another program is organized by the state government, is that which is popularly known as asha. Their work is to promote awareness about the basic healthcare, especially in our, or you can say in any locality. The state government runs hospitals at every district. So the state government, they runs a hospital at every district. There are government hospital in cities as well, some of them specializing in a particular ailment such as cancer. So there are different types of hospitals which are established by the government in order to cure the people, and there are sometimes special hospitals which are established by the state government, such as cancer hospital and so on. In case of serious illness, people from villages travel to urban areas for more specialized medical facilities. So in some serious cases, people from village area, they travel to urban areas, that is big cities, so that they can get specialized medical facilities. Medical colleges to train medical personnel are also run by the government. They are mainly located in urban areas. So different types of facilities are, or you can say a special type of hospitals are established by the state government which are located in the urban areas. For people who are not able to visit healthcare centers, the government operate mobile healthcare vans that are equipped with basic facilities and go from one place to another. So for those people who cannot go to healthcare centers in order to cure their illness, the government, they have made a mobile healthcare van where these van move from one place to another place in order to give basic facilities or basic healthcare facilities to the people. Sometimes specific healthcare camps such as free cataract operation, vaccination, blood donation, etc. are organized in a villages. So there are specific healthcare camps which are organized by the state government so that they can provide basic or proper health facilities to the people. An integral part of the public health facilities provided by the government is mass vaccination, oral medicine program to prevent communicable diseases such as thyroid, polio, etc. So in some part of the, or you can say in some places where there are very you can say to provide mass vaccination or oral vaccination so that they can prevent the communicable diseases such as typhoid, polio. These type of facilities are provided by the Indian state government. The Pulse Polio campaign aimed to prevent polio. So this was a campaign known as Pulse Polio campaign, whose main aim was to prevent polio. Oral drops are administered to all children below the age of 5 to 7 years. So the children who are below the age of 5 to 7 years, and oral drops are, you can say, mandatory, so that they can prevent from polio. ASHA. In 2005, the Government of India adopted the National Rural Health Mission NRHM, aimed to provide better healthcare services to the people. So in 2005, Indian government had adopted NRHM so that they can provide better health facilities to the people. The program specially focused on 18 states of India, including Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Himachal Pradesh, Jharkhand, Manipur, and so on. So these are the important states which come under the 18 states where ASHA is operated. The major aims of the mission are to improve hygiene and sanitization infrastructure, take care of the health of mothers, and train residents from each village as an ASHA. So the main aim of the NRHM was to improve the hygiene and sanitization infrastructure in these 18 states, take care of the health of the mothers who are pregnant, and train the people who are living in each village, okay, so that they can have a better health. So this picture in figure 4.3, an ASHA worker, she is an ASHA worker and she is looking after a baby. Drawbacks of public health services. Let us discuss what are the different types of drawbacks, that is limitations of the public health services. The public health care system does not always reach the common man who needs it in the most. There are many reasons for this. So there are many reasons why these facilities are not reached to the all the common man. So let us discuss one by one. There is a scarcity of funds, and the granted funds are also not utilized properly. So there are scarcity, that is shortage of funds, and these grants, that means these funds are not utilized in a proper way. Skilled dedicated doctors are unwilling to serve in rural area, due to which there is a shortage of trained medical personnel. So there are many doctors who are very skilled and who are working at a very good level. They do not want to go to the any rural area, especially in the village area, because they don't want to go, or they don't want to work in a rural area. So because of this, there is a shortage of trained medical doctors. There is a shortage of medical equipment as well as medicine. So sometimes there is a shortage of medical equipments, just like injections, okay, and so on, and many a time there is a shortage of medicine too. Lack of infrastructure in the rural area is a common problem. So there is a lack of infrastructure, that means no proper building, no facilities of a better hospital or a center where these type of, you can say, facilities are provided. Due to poor condition of roads, sometimes it is difficult to take patient to the nearby medical center. So sometimes there is a not you can say poor road construction, due to which it is very difficult for the patient to take to the nearby medical center. So this is one of the reason. The number of the public healthcare centers is also inadequate, especially in rural area. So there are the number of, we can say, the number of public healthcare centers are also inadequate. That means they are not in a maintained way, especially in the rural area. Sometimes patients have to be carried long distance to reach a medical center. So there is a no transportation system, due to which the patient, sometimes the patient, they have to carry a long distance in order to reach a medical center for cure the illness. In case of critical illness, this can be fatal. So if there is a serious condition, and due to and the infrastructure is not quite good, due to which the you can say the consequences can be very fatal. That means the patient can lose their life. In government hospital, people often have to stand in a long queue. So especially in the government hospital, the people, they have to stand in a very long queue or a line to get a chance. The staff is also unfriendly at times, and the hospital is usually dirty. So even the staffs who are working in the government hospital, they are very unfriendly, they talk very rudely, and even the hospital is very dirty, it is not clean. As a result, people who can afford prefer to avail private healthcare service. So due to this reason, the people who can afford, who have enough money, they better go prefer prefer private healthcare center instead of government hospital. However, most of the medicine prescribed by the doctors are available at the government hospitals at considerable low price. So though these are the different types of drawbacks, but the most of the medicines which are prescribed by the doctors, they are easily available in the government hospital, and they are, and that too at a very low price.